Hey YouTube. So today we are going to talk about being accountable for our actions. As in, do you take the time to apologize and take responsibility for your actions or your words, even if you think it may have been provoked? I had a recent experience with this. Well, first, let me say, I apologize. I apologize. I apologize to my children. I apologize to people that I serve with. I apologize to people I'm in school with. And so I do. And it's one of those things that, the more you practice, the easier it is. And I don't think I was always that person, but thankfully I am that person today. And I don't know if it means anything even to the people that I might say something to, but it means a lot to me. And it allows my spirit to remain light and to remain free. And I think that God knows that we are imperfect and doesn't expect us to be perfect. But I think God expects us to acknowledge where our shortcomings are as they reveal themselves and to be accountable, to take responsibility for them, and to just take a note to self and know that this is an area that needs work, that needs improvement. Sorry, that's my cat. At least that's one of them. We have two of them in my house, and this is Chase. So, so that's what we're talking about today. I had, I had a family gathering over the weekend, and those are always, it's great to see everyone, but they're always stressful, and so there is one particular relative that usually we kind of lock arms in the situation and just try and keep things moving along, and a sense of humor about the whole thing, just so that we don't get a little kooky, because there's a lot of kookiness that goes on, and I'm sure it's not just my family. But anyway, so what was a little different about this time, because there have been so many times, and this is we've known each other for years and years, and so this time when that arm of the family arrived, there was just a real coolness in the hello that made me just kind of say, "Oh my goodness, is that me? Is she being like that with me?" Because we customarily were different. And instead of just receiving that and just moving forward in a peaceful, thankful, grateful kind of way that we're still all here to get together, I was offended. I was offended. And because my feelings were hurt, I behaved in a way that's not normally me, because I wanted her to know that I didn't appreciate being, just kind of handled that way or being ignored that way. And so I made a point to just be very short and abrupt, and it was so uncomfortable for me because that's just not who I am. And although I care about everybody who was there, but this is someone I have special caring for, and love in a different kind of way. And we were together for hours, and I bothered to put the extra energy in to just make it known that, I'm not fine either. I don't know what's wrong with you, and you're not fine, and I'm not fine either. But here's the thing. I don't even know if anyone ever even noticed or received it or felt it or was wondering what was my problem. It could have just been me. But that exchange bothered me for the next few days. And it left me very unsettled. And, in my prayer and meditation time, God spoke to me about that. And God said, you have to be accountable for your part in those exchanges, separate from whatever was being thrown over to your side of the fence, because you are only responsible for what you do and what you say. And you will not have peace until you take accountability for that. And so I called and I apologized. Now, I don't have a problem apologizing. And the more I do it, the easier it gets. And I also try and just keep a little note to self that if it's something I've done that I have to apologize for, something I've said that I have to apologize for, then I need to recognize that's an area that needs work, that I need to be mindful of, and that I need to be intentional about improving upon. Because our experiences are not wasted. God wastes nothing. Every experience that you have in your life has a purpose and an intention.